One of my favorite things is to imagine what the world looks like from up in the air. And this play mat gives you an idea of how you can see interesting patterns from up above.
So cute.
And I love that you could fold this up and put it away. You can play with cars, you could use trains, there are all kinds of things that you can
add to it.
Yes, and you can rearrange things endlessly and make it yours.
It's great.
So there are a few things that you need to get started. You need a folding board, and this is perfect because then you can fold it up and put it away.
Yeah, I feel like I saw one of those in 6th grade for my science fair.
Exactly.
Right.
You also need felt and some foam blocks and a styrofoam ball and some glue and yarn.
Okay.
All right, so to start out, what you'll do is take some yardage of green felt and cover your board. And you can use spray adhesive if you have adult supervision, or you can use a glue that's good for porous surfaces. Okay,
and I mean, you want to go outside when you use spray adhesive, right?
That's right, yeah, I always take it outside. But if you're inside, you can use that kind of glue that's good for fabric and cardboard.
True.
So you want to glue that down. And I already did that for this board.
Let's see it.
Yeah, so you can see it's all nice and flat,
Really
and you can
smooth,
still
too.
fold it up. So when you're gluing it down, just smooth it out with your fingers because felt is a little bit stretchy, and then you can trim it along the edge.
Looks great.
Yeah, it makes a great play mat. Okay, so we also have some patterns on the website that you'll want to print out, and for the road or racetrack, you need to enlarge it. So this, again, you're using a piece of yardage for the felt, or you can piece this together from smaller pieces. So we'll see where we like it here on the board. And then we can cut out some of our other elements, and I'll show you how to pin a pattern. What you do is cut around it. Here's a pattern for the lake. So you cut this all out, and then you pin it onto your piece of felt, and then you'll just use your scissors to follow along. Now, if you wanted to create a lake of your own shape, of course you can. You could cut it freeform from the felt.
Yeah, and I think it's a great idea just to start cutting these pieces and laying them out so you see where you want them to go before gluing, right?
Right, and you can do all kinds of bright colors, and imagine what it would look like from the sky. Bird's eye view, all those patterns start to emerge.
Speaking of from the sky, can I show these little trees?
Yes.
Because when you look straight down, trees have all of these puffy, they look kind of puffy. So when you cut out these little cloud-like green shapes and collage them together, then you get, let me put another darker green one. It looks like little clusters of trees. I almost think this is like out on the golf course.
It does look that way.
And you can kind of overlap them on your road to, you know, make a tree on the side of the road. And are you ready to put your lake down?
Yeah, sure. So
Make a
this one's all
splash.
cut out. Yeah, make a splash. Oh no. There you go. And you can
Sorry.
put them right over the edge. I love it. Are you kidding me? And then you can glue all of these pieces down. Once you get it the way you like it, you can glue them down with a craft glue.
Thick.
Yes, you want to use a thick craft glue. To make the road, there's a special technique, and I'll just show you a section.
I love this technique.
So take your glue and make a line down the middle of the road. Now, if you wanted to make this a railroad track, then you could make your line 2 lines on the outside and put some cross pieces, but we are making a road, so it's going to be just like the center line.
Mine's a racetrack, thank you.
That's right. You can buzz right around this.
Okay.
Okay, so you would just continue doing it section by section all the way around the track.
This is coming together.
I know.
Okay, so can I show you how to make an actually 3-dimensional tree?
Can't wait.
Okay, so I've got one here that's kind of started, but the base of this tree, the trunk rather, is made from a cardboard tube. Super easy. We all have these laying around. And then it's just covered with a piece of brown felt. And then at the end, before you wrap it all the way to seal it up, you're going to put another bead of glue. And I'm using the thick glue as well for mine. And then go around the edge and cut some notches. And what this does is makes it super easy to roll over the inside or the edge of felt. So then you would want to fill up the center, not fill up, but make a little edge of glue on the inside. And then tuck those edges down in. And at home, you probably have some clothespins, perfect for holding those edges down while you while the glue sets up. But I have a finished one right here, super clean. And then to make the actual the leaves section, I just used a styrofoam ball and then covered it in a piece of felt and zipped it up with a rubber band.
Easy.
Yeah, very. And then you're going to put another line of glue around the top. And this glue is super cool because it dries clear, excuse me. So you let that set up, and then you would also want to glue it on a little felt base, or you could glue it on, you know, cardboard or whatever you want, and plunk that down.
Just makes it stand up a little easier on your board.
Right, and then to really make it come to life, you can cut out some more tiny cloud-shaped green pieces in a different shade of green, and add some wiggly glue right there, and plunk those on. And you could do that in a few places, and I've got a finished one. Look at that.
So cute.
I love it. What about for some houses?
Yeah, let's talk about the houses.
Okay.
So you can use some blocks to create your shapes. So use a block. This was the way this looked before I cut it.
That's right, it did.
Right, so, and then I cut this piece off to form the roof.
How'd you cut them?
Yes, you can use a plastic knife. You can use some dental floss. What you want to do is use a gentle sawing motion to get the corner off.
Okay, cool. Oh, and that makes the peak of your roof.
That's right.
And everything's covered in felt, thick craft glue, a must.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the finished one.
And I love that they're interchangeable too.
It's so awesome. And I'm gonna say, like, add some rocks, add some little trays of water, like really make it
seem real.
Let's move in.
I love it.